The following is a live presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. And today we kind of focus on the present and future on the debut episode of the Retro Sports Spectacular. And this week on the Retro Sports Spectacular, we are live and will preview this week's 2023 PGA Championship at Oak Hill and Rochester. The East Course is what they're going to use. I didn't realize until today it was a two-course complex, but the East Course is what they use for majors, and we have, for your perusal this evening, the last four major champions to win here at Oak Hill to play a casual round of golf using ASG. And we'll go through as the evening goes on. We'll take a look at the course. We get to spend some time with Jack Nicklaus. Isn't that nice? And see which of these four will do well and what you should be looking for when you watch the PGA Championship this weekend on CBS or your favorite streaming device. None of these four are obviously favorites this week for the PGA Championship. I would think that Rory probably is in pretty good shape. But without further ado, let's go to the course and play some golf. And so, your hometown course. Oh, that's why we're doing it. So, Steeler fan, Andrew, Pesky Pole, how are you? So, the last four winners here in Major Championship Golf, we start with Jason Duffner the last time the PGA was here. And I think that was, I forget what year that was, but he won it. Jack Nicklaus, who won the 1980 PGA here. Sean McKeel, who won the 2003 PGA here. And Curtis Strange, who won the first of his back-to-back U.S. Opens here in 1988. So, as Duffner waits for me to shut up, the course is, as drawn, is 7,163 yards. I think it'll be longer this year for the PGA. I think it's about 7,400, but it will play as a par 70. The par 5s are the 4th and the 13th. There are 4 par 3s, and the rest are par 4s. Have anyone ever played Oak Hill East? And so Duffner, I don't know where. It's a hard, fast course, by the way, with PGA Tour rough, with PGA Championship rough. It was Strange's second. Oh, Brookline was in 88. Oak Hill was in 89. A week after I graduated from high school. We went from 6 people here to 2. All right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So what's Duffner going to do? Center line, of course, is playing from left to right. A little bit of a dog leg here. The tee shot is the most difficult feature of this starting hole. A long carrying drive can take advantage of a fairway downslope at the 260-yard mark. If you carry it to this point, the ball should run another 30-40 yards, leaving a short iron onto a generous green. The danger off the tee is an out of bounds to the right and trees on both sides of the fairway. A player's first shot of the day will test his driving skills and set the tone for the rest of the round. And so it looks like 3-wood is under. Yeah, 3-wood definitely is the play. You are getting 10 yards off the tee, and there is out of bounds right. So Duffner will swing here, and he'll miss to the left. 260 yards. I'll have 197 to a pin for this round anyway, tucked on the front right. This is where our state qualifying high school tournament was every year. I qualified as a freshman, didn't qualify again. So you must be really excited about this weekend then. Jack will take a 3-iron. That's how long Jack is. One of his 18 majors was here, as we said, the most recent U.S. Open. Lee Trevino won here in '68. The U.S. Open. See how he hits the slope there? Watch that roll. He hit the 3-iron, 278 yards. He leaves himself 180. Sean McKeel. We'll go 2-iron for him. I don't remember much about him, but he has a major. Hit the slope? No, he left it short, 254. And Curtis Strange. He'll go with a 2-iron. Hits that slope. Top 5 worst golfers to win a major. I think McKeel would be there. Rich Beam, who I went to the same elementary school with, won a PGA. He would, I think, qualify for that in my lifetime. He's got one. McKeel first to play, 203. So a 6-iron. We'll go center of the green. I think the luckiest golfer ever to win a major is Paul Lawrie, don't you think? Sean left that 20 yards short. Duffner, 196. 5-iron. Let's go right at it. Steve Jones has to be up there too. Yeah. That was an open. There's just some golfers that are much better on open courses than anything else. I mean, Andy North won 2 majors, and they both were opens. Duffner right in the heart of the green. He's got to be about 30 feet. All right, what's Jack got? 179. Oh, you have to hit a knockdown 8 to get there. Careful, I gotta make sure I hit the right button here because we're playing a casual round. I think Mr. Nicholas is in good shape for a birdie here on 1, don't you? Strange, 174. I'll hit a full 7. I don't want to play around with that bunker. How you doing, Mr. Howard? Yeah, Bubba is at Augusta. He can't play anywhere else. The thing is, though, that all the harsh trees for Augusta are set up for right-handed players. Of course, Bubba hit that miraculous shot from the pine straw in 10 the first time he won it. That didn't go down at all. Anyway, so McKeel just short of the green. Can chip right at it. And McKeel will have a kick-in bird. Or kick-in par. Duffner, 30 feet. We're going to lag this. Man, that ball looks small. So Jason's in with his par. Curtis will go for it. Leaves it 5 feet short. Jack, 7 feet. 21 and 36 chance. Of course he did. Remember, the par is 70. And everybody makes par. Oh, you're at last evening at the goat farm for the month. I know you love that. All right, second hole in this iteration plays 401 yards. A tee shot with a long iron or fairway wood will put players in a position for a short iron approach to a small green. The good thing is that pin is in the back left. Deep bunkers are in play on both sides of the fairway and are to be avoided. Keeping the iron shot below the hole will afford the player the best birdie chance. The green is very quick when putting from behind. All right, we're going to lose 5, and everything slopes to those 3 bunkers to the left. So I'm going to move my center line to the middle, and for Jack, I'm playing a 3-wood. Pesky Pole likes Tyrell Hatton to win this week. I wonder if this is the week that Rory kind of storms back. Jack's 3-wood leaves him 155 short. Duffner's going to go with the driver. Oh, that's long. Oh, is that long? Oh, that is long. 316 yards. Rory's the only Oak Hill member in the field. Oh, really? Rory have property in Rochester? Sean McKeel. Dustin Johnson likes this course a lot, too. The thing, though, it's interesting that you bring up the live golfer. 3-wood for McKeel. Oh, Rory married a girl from Rochester. Okay. Is that unlike Augusta, where all the ones that played well from that tour have played Augusta a number of times, Augusta rewards multiple plays there. It rewards experience. And so once you the rest of the majors, because they're on courses that are presumably tougher than Augusta, you don't see all that much. And you're playing 72 holes, which they haven't played a lot of. I would be surprised if the live golfers don't do as well the rest of the way that they did at Augusta. All right, finds the correct side of that. Strange. Logo driver. And Curtis has found that deep bunker on the right. All right, McKeel to play first. I can't even see the yardage. Looks like 157. Oh, yeah, he's going to have to play out to the right to get away from those bunkers. Yeah. 2-putt, get on, get off. Jack, 154. Knock down 9 for Jack. And that will just trickle through. 45 feet from the rough. Strange. They can get there with an 8-iron. He's thinking par. It's the best shot so far. Got about 30 feet. Now Duffner. Hole slopes away from the pin. And Jason, it's a good shot. I was sorry to see that, as Jack will have to chip, that John Daly won't be able to play this week. Apparently you can pull fat after all. But Jack's going to play this about 6 feet to the right. So out here, Scotty says fans are excited because Cal Raleigh is the first catcher to hit a homer from both sides of the plate at Fenway Park. That's still pretty cool considering that Fenway is 113 years old. Jack's not going to give back that birdie at 1. Okay, McKeel, 2-putt par. Leaves it 2 feet short. And Sean will tap it in. Strange. These greens don't look to be that difficult. Pesky Pole's going. Ho. Shut up, Ron. So Curtis will give this a go. Nearly made it. Duffner. 9 feet. This is to get to 1 under and tie Jack Nicklaus. And a 50-50 shot. Drained it. The Red Sox have kind of come back down to earth. Third hole, 214 yards, a very difficult par 3. Most players will hit a mid to long iron onto a very small green. Deep bunkers guard both sides of the green. Under no circumstances do you want to miss the green long and to the right. One of them will. Which one will it be? There will be almost no chance to get the ball up and down from this position. This hole will give up very few birdies and always ranks as one of the hardest holes at Oak Hill. I'm assuming that when you played your tournament here, you played the East course and not the West? It is also uphill 5, by the way, and that bunker on the left that is yellow is considered deep. And if you miss that green short, it's going to roll all the way back. So you better hit the green and don't go long. So we're playing a 220-yard shot. And so Duffner's going to hit a knockdown 4. East, but easy tees. Okay. In that bunker, but that's not a bad place to leave it. He'll have about 40 feet to get up and down. Jack. 6 iron. Now I'll be curious if Nicklaus and Duffner's balls touched. McKeel. 5 iron.
Right.
Oh, that looks nasty. And Strange. Gonna hit a 4. And is the only one of the foursome to find the putting surface. All right, next longest chart. So McKeel in the thick stuff. Going to aim it about a couple yards past it. You can see the slope. You can't get it on the green. That's just going to stick. You can see where it slopes violently if you leave it short. Hard if you leave it long. No pressure. He chunked it 15 feet for par. All right, Jack from the bunker. Duffner just kind of standing outside watching what Jack does here. Jack's going right at the pin. And he hit it a little bit heavy. Duffner. A little pride here to put it closer than Jack. Some tough putts coming up here. Maybe not Jason. That's a kick-in. Right, Strange, 31 feet again. So, are they right? Not a lot of elevation on these greens. These first 3 have been pretty much putting chart 1. Curtis trying to get one on the field. Drains it! How about that? Perfect read by Curtis Strange, and he goes to 1 under. Okay. So here's McKeel, 14 feet to save par, 10 and 36. Yeah, they look pretty big. 5 and 18 chance for Sean. 1 shot behind the leaders. Make it 2. So Jack, 7 feet for par. Pretty much 7 of 9. A Jerry Ryan putt. And Duffner tap in for par. So through 3 holes here at Oak Hill, Duffner, Nicklaus, and Strange at 1 under, and McKeel right about where we thought, at 1 over. The par 5, 570-yard par 5 4th hole, playing today at 568. My freshman year, my lag putting was really good, which is why I scored well. The next 3 years, you were too busy being quarterback you. That's why. All right, this hole always plays as the easiest to the 18. It is reachable and 2 by many in the field. I think Jack might be the only one of these 4 that can reach, though. The difficulty off the tee is taking the gamble for the long ball with a high fading tee shot. This shot will have to go around or over 2 very deep fairway bunkers. There's also out of bounds on the right side. If you hit into these bunkers, you'll have to lay up with a 7 or 9 iron. Because of these difficult bunkers, some players will play this hole in layup mode. Long iron off the tee, long iron second shot, and a full wedge onto the green. With the exception of the back center hole location, which it's not, it's front right, or middle right, the green is receptive to shots. When the pin is placed on the top of this narrow knob, birdies will not come easy. Okay, we're getting 10 here, so yes, but look at that. Those bunkers are orange. So Curtis will be driving Miss Daisy here. Just fine. And from 266, you should be able to get home in 2. Where do you enjoy playing down there in South Carolina? There must be some good courses with the university and all that. Duffner, going to go driver. Misses it to the left, the correct side, I should say. He'll have 268. There's a wide layup area where he could probably spin a third shot. What do you think Jack's going to do? Oh, you've never played this game before? Oh, Cobblestone is nice. Okay, it's the home course for the University of South Carolina. Oh, this could be such a money sink for you, Andrew. Jack missed the bunkers. But I think he's all right. And yeah, this is a great game. And McKeel. Oh, yeah. Looks like you got a snipe hunt going on with McKeel. That will not stay in the fairway. I was his drug dealer for this, absolutely. I thought of you during Hilton Head. All right, Jack's got the first crack. He's got to go. Ball sitting up in the rough. Going to just aim it to the left. Play that center line and just hope it just kind of stays. He's in the bunker. He's got 90 feet. And I think that's just a normal bunker shot. McKeel has tree trouble. Yep, it's the right bunker you want to avoid. I'm not sure McKeel can draw it enough. No, he can't. He is stymied. All he can do is chip. Wow. You've been too busy enjoying Action PC Baseball. What seasons did you get for that? Yeah, I'm not even sure he's out of tree trouble after that. My goodness. All right. Fourth hole. Duffner. Can he get around the tree? No. He has to lay up. But he's in the middle of the fairway for his third. So watch for that on the fourth hole. Strange. Well, lay up of the 3-iron. So Jack was the only one that could go for this green in 2. 69, all the 70s, 18, 90s, 38, and 22. Nice. What's your favorite team? And Strange hits the perfect 3-iron to lay up about 33 yards short. All right, McKeel, 215. This is his third. 5-iron. Going to play it to the left. That went right. And it lands on the green, and he's got about 10 feet. You're a Sox fan. Okay. 603 New Hampshire. Duffner, 212. 5-iron. And he did find... Yeah, okay. He did find that deep bunker. A whole mess of us from New England. Okay. Strange. He's going to have to lob this. Needs to take that bunker out of play. So a lob shot here. Used to live in Windsor County, Vermont. Oh ho ho! I have family that lives in Randolph, but she grew up in Woodstock. Get in there! How about that? Curtis Strange. Well, no wonder why he won here. What an eagle! He hit that absolute... I can't replay it, sadly. It's one of the things we can't do with this game. But he spun that in, and he is 3 under through 4. How about that? So Jack reaches over and yanks up his big boy pants after that. No bragging rights there for Curtis, huh? Ha ha ha! Cavendish and Reading, and your daughter graduated from Woodstock. Awesome. So are you just right across the river? I have an uncle that lives in Piedmont. Yeah, wasn't that nice? What a shot by Strange who gets to 3 under. Son from Green Mountain in Chester. Okay, well, yep. You're about nice. Jack, so distracted by what happened with Strange that he just missed the green entirely. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Now here's Duffner. He's going to have to lob it. He got all ball there. Oh my goodness. Pesky Pole is just laughing his tushy off right now. All right, just a very gentle chip for Jack. And he barely, and I mean barely, got that on the green. Right, Duffner? They're all buzzing from that Strange eagle. You have a lot to laugh off. So the next time you play it, you'll just have to put it about 35 yards and say, well, I saw Curtis Strange do this, and they'll just throw you off the course. Duffner's going to give this a go to stay 1 under. Converting your garage into a home gym. Nice. Jason leaves it 3 feet past. McKeel, don't forget this. For birdie to get back to even. Nope. Rolled the dreaded 2-4 on the par save. 8 feet to save for Jack. 50-50 chance. Oh, was there a doubt? So Duffner will drop the shot, and through 4 holes, Curtis Strange by 2 over Jack Nicklaus. 5th hole for these players today, 428, 427. Without question, this will be one of the most difficult holes during the tournament, as it features one of the most dangerous tee shots at Oak Hill. Your tee shot must travel through a chute of trees for more than 215 yards, and then avoid a creek. Or was it crick for you growing up? That winds itself into the landing area at 250. Heavy rough on the left side makes playing safe over there no bargain. If you happen to hit a good drive, you'll have a mid to short iron to a green that is fronted by the same creek. Shots landing short will be wet. The green offers some great hole locations, making birdies difficult to come by, and the pin today is back left, and that creek will gobble some shots up over the next 4 days. You're getting 5 yards. That's the good news. We'll play it towards the right-hand side, and Curtis will take a 3-wood. Puts it on the fairway. Be curious to see. I mean, we've only played 4 holes and change. A lot of these holes just don't seem to be driver holes. Jack will, because he's Jack. And if he hits it right, he'll have an approach shot with a spinning wedge. That one was right side all the way, but he hit it so long that he actually is in tremendous shape. By the time that landed, the dogleg had kicked in, and he's safely in the middle of the fairway with 90 yards to go. So you can play that either way. You can play it with the 3-wood like we did with Strange, or have Jack play driving Miss Daisy. 3-wood for McKeel. Andrew, if you've never played computer golf before, Action PC has a $20 game, and the courses are cheap. Although I do prefer this one. And if you've watched some of Dave Gardner's videos recently, he just took the Nestea plunge on Apogolf. I mean, what are we going to do for Duffner? 3-wood. And Jason misses it left. And Jason is 200 yards to the pin. And Jason has the dreaded 7-iron lie. That's in the East German armpit hair. You've seen Dave Zappa stuff. Right, 155, leave it short, and then hit a lob wedge across the creek. That's the thought here. Goes left, but he's dry, and he'll have 55 yards, which means can't lob it. All right, McKeel. No, he really isn't. The one criticism I have here is Duffner, 180 yards, 7-iron, just going to go McKeel and go right at it, is you really can't tell what you're doing wrong. It'll give you percentages on how you hit a shot. You also play sideways. It's great for tournament golf. Again, as with any other Action PC game, there are a ton of seasons. But as far as playing something like this, this is the one I prefer. Well, as opposed to playing vertical like this, they're horizontal courses. So instead of playing up and down, you're playing left or right. Look at this tail on that green, huh? So McKeel got lucky. He hits not a great shot, but got, yeah, kind of like the old 3-click. You can with that one. Strange 174. I'm going to play away from the water. Goes right, stays on the green, and we'll play this one for par. All right, Jack, 90 yards. Spinny wedge in hand. That green just slopes towards the water. Jack doesn't care. Jack has no concern here. Okay, Duffner needs to be really careful. He can go at the pin from here, but anything short is going to be wet. He has to find the green. He did. And he leaves himself about 8 feet. If you're new, I love playing golf. I covered professional golf. And in a different situation, I would love I love calling golf. And Pesky Pole always wants me to do more golf. Curtis is just going to, yeah. Curtis is just going to lag this. The putter is Curtis Strange's friend today. And if you remember the My Pro Golf Tour, it looks like, Scotty, he took Ben Crenshaw's putter for this one. It's a 4 on the card, and that's all he cares. He's still 3 under. McKeel, 22 feet. They've got a 5 in 36 chance here. Just missed. Duffner, 7 feet to save his par. 19. There's some hook here. It's putting chart 4 out of 5. That's the big difference between this and Appa Golf. This one is putting charts. 4 is windy, curvy, hilly. And he just missed it. What did he roll? A 1-4? 22. So Duffner falls to 1 over. Jack 5 feet to get within 1 of Strange. We go to 6. The other par 3 on this front side. 186 today, 175 on the card. This will be the easiest of the par 3s. The green has a deep bunker on the right side and a creek that winds itself around the green on the left and front. Most players will hit a 6, 7, or 8. The back right hole location will be the most difficult to get to. In the 89 U.S. Open, 4 players made a hole-in-one on this hole during the first hour and a half of the first round. Whew. Okay, you're getting 5. You don't want to miss left. If you can see those arrows, they go down to the creek, and that yellow bunker means a deep. So a knockdown 8 for Jack. You know, I've played a bunch of Jack rounds, and he never plays well for me. Okay, Strange. Straight up 7. You're welcome. Oh, and that's wet. That's wet. That's what happens when you get happy with a shot. It rolls off this firm green. Wow. Now, do you re-hit or do you drop here? I'm going to have him re-hit. Right into the lumberyard. Yep, 186. Okay, so McKeel, 7. How you doing, John? Midlife crisis. So a preview, not necessarily with the players, but the cores for Oak Hill. We won't be able to do this for the U.S. Open because Los Angeles Country Club doesn't exist, I don't think. Maybe it exists for Action PC. And I forget where the Open Championship is this year. That settled down quite nicely for Sean. Now here is Duffner. Straight on 7. You think it exists in GTA 5. You really think I should buy GTA 5 to preview? Okay. ViolenceAndDestruction.com. To do what? To do what with it? Retro Sports Network presents a U.S. Open preview. Hey, Duff, what do you got? Dead on. Oh, dead on. We'll get that bogey back. John, these are the last 4 major champions here at Oak Hill. Going back to Jack Nicklaus's win here in the 80 PGA. All right, Strange, remember, line 2. This is his 3rd. Going to back off a 7-iron. All right. See you later. You could play entire rounds of golf in GTA 5 and then shoot everybody or run them over with a golf cart. That's not very gentlemanly. That's funny. Strange now, 20 feet for bogey, a 1 in 4 chance. He really does have... He opens out Royal Liverpool, John. How you doing? Says, and so we'll be able to do... Hoylake. So we'll be able to do that as part of the Retro Sports Spectacular preview of the PGA Championship this week at Oak Hill. So Curtis Strange really does have Ben Crenshaw's putter. He and Nicklaus are tied for the moment. Here's McKeel, 17 feet. 2 putt for par. There's Jack. 50-50 chance here to take the outright lead at 3 under. So you see, there are some scoring chances here. And Duffner with a bird. All right, we go to the 7th hole, 461 yards, a truly great par 4, and one of Oak Hill's finest. This is another hole where distance has been added, 30 more yards. And this course, by the way, is not redrawn for the PGA this week. I'm sure that will be done after. This is a very tight driving hole. Fairway width is about 22 yards. There is a creek to avoid on the right side that comes up close to the fairway. Trees on the right keep the players from bailing out on that side. Hit it in the creek, and a double bogey will likely follow. The green is one of the smaller ones on the course. Pesky pole says these greens are big, and it does look big. Good drive here will leave a mid-iron of the green. John Kuznirik says, I love some golf, but that's all I need is another game to play. You live through me. I'm sorry. It's a no yardage help or hindrance off the tee. You're going to lose 5 on the approach, and the left side of the fairway looks safer because the ball will trickle down towards the right. So Duffner, following his birdie, even par, has the honors here on 7. That was quite a bit to the right, doesn't it? How's the Kuiper project doing? John's Midlife Crisis is doing that in Strat Cards and Dice. Jack is going to be daring and play the 3-wood. Left side trying to get that angle towards that pin on the right. Definitely looks like he just got out of the shower. He always kind of had that look. His wife was a looker till they got divorced. So see how much that goes from left to right. Nicklaus has 177. And that ball rolled quite a bit. 77 was Andrew's first strat set. Okay, he hit his first bomb 2 days earlier than that's cool. Same series. McKeel. Again, will aim left. He's such a short hitter, but you don't want to take driver. Got a lucky bounce through the first cut. Now Strange. We'll play it left. No, off of Rob Galasso of the Mariners. You playing basic or advanced, super advanced? It was, so you were 14 in 78? I turned 7. And Strange loses that to the left. He's got 200. Super advanced. So we obviously know it was not off Galasso's card. Okay, Strange can draw it around. He's got 198. Remember, we're losing 5, so it's a 203-yard shot. We're going to go 4-iron. John, I didn't realize you were younger than I was. You turned 1. That 78 was the year I got really, really into baseball. We did that replay. Scotty got fouled up by the auto mod. John's 46. I'm 52 in November, so. All right, Strange wants us to shut up so we can hit this little shot. Oh, that's nice. Reds clinched the National League West. Dodgers underperformed. Remember, I'm using, Digital Diamond as a background in stat keeping. That's cool. All right, 182 for Duffner, who does look like he just got out of the shower. Playing 187. We'll go 6. Don't kill it. That's fine. That's fine. McKeel, 180. 7 iron should be right there. Yep. Jack, 177. 8 iron. Right over the hole. I allowed it. It wasn't derogatory. All right, Strange. We'll 2-putt this. Andrew, if you got any other questions about ASG golf, I'd be happy to answer them. So Strange is in with a par here at 7. McKeel will lag it. 1-2 putt. Duffner. Is he going to go? No. I'm going to lag it. Good thing you lagged it. Hit it 3 feet past. Yeah, try the demo. It comes with 24 golfers. You get the back 9 of Sawgrass and a quick play course. Here's Jack, 20 feet. 8 and 36. Ooh, almost made it. There are decade sets and there are seasons. And again, it's a money sink. We go to the 8th hole. This one's going a little longer than I thought we were going to. The 8th hole, 428 on the card. Looks like 436 today. A beautiful straightaway hole that will let the player try and hit a long drive. The fairway bunkers on the left side are very deep. If a player drives into them, he may not be able to reach the green because of the deepness of the bunkers. Trees on the right protect that side of the fairway. A mid to short iron will be hit onto a large green that offers some interesting hole locations, especially on the back right portion. Well, guess where the pin is? Back right. And my camera has moved on me. So you probably won't directly see me again on the stream. All right. Thanks, Andrew. Have a good night. Drive is straight. Bunkers that are colored are trouble, especially the one on the right. And you're going to lose 5 on the second. So Jason moves it 5 to the left and hopes to get right down left to right. Yeah. And most of Richard Hanna's games have very generous demos, too. That's left. Oh, boy, is he in trouble. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. All right. Which Jack's going to take a 3-wood. Don't muck around with it. And it's Jack. Just in case anyone's wondering, we're playing with a modern, the 2005 plus set, so longer in the air, the roll not as long. You can play by era in this game too. All right, McKeel's got to use driver. He's still at 1 over through 8. Or through 7. Oh, he had a magnificent shot, didn't he? 304 yards. And we'll have a very good angle for a second. All right, Strange. Again, kind of has to go the driver. Oh, my word. Well, Duffner and Strange are way the heck out there. As I've got to turn the fan on because it's a little warm in here. Nicholas and McKeel are in the fairway. You're going to watch the... This is kind of... This is really GM Brady week in sports. You've got the red-headed middle stepchild in both the golf majors and the Triple Crown Series. It's the Preakness and the PGA all on the same weekend. All right, Duffner. I wonder if he can punch. He is not going to be able to have any chance at this whatsoever. He can punch with a 6-iron. Just get this out. As Curtis Strange would say, you got to take your medicine. Strange, I'm not, he may actually have a chance here. Going through the options. No, he has no clear shot. It's a punch. And a punch at 2-iron. I think he can. I think he thinks he can get this on. Oh, he does. Look at that. Oh. I wonder how Strange won here. All right, Jack at 150, playing 155. Straight pitch and wedge. Yeah, that's good. McKeel, pitching wedge. That held rather nicely. And he has a putt to get back to even. Okay, Duffner, after a good layup, can go right at it. He's going to make a par, stay even par. Strange will lag, and that was a good thing. Jack, 8 feet to get to 3 under, and he's got a 50-50 chance. McKeel, this is to get back to even. No. Strange to save par. Yep. Oh, the dreaded 2-4 roll, too. There is a hidden roll on a 2-4. You see where it says short putt? For Strange, it's a 1. So a 1, 2, 3, or 4 in that dice roll you don't see. He makes it a 5 or 6, and you'd hear him swear. Duffner. You see, he's a -1 on the short putt. So that would be a Lawrence Welk chance, a 1 and a 2. Makes it. And we make the turn. 452 yards on the card. 445 today for these guys. An uphill dogleg right to hole that has been really beefed up. A new tee has added 35 to the hole, making it a very difficult driving hole. Death Valley is to the right. I thought that was in Yankee Stadium. Any drive missing the fairway in the right rough is almost a chip out. The left side of the fairway slopes to the left, so that any drive landing on the far left side will kick into the rough. Ooh. Because of this, the fairway width at 25 plays much narrower. The second shot will be an uphill mid-iron shot to a green that is shaped smaller in the back. Don't miss the second shot down the hill on the left. Up and downs from this spot will be few and far between. We are losing 5, and you can see the slope. And we're losing 10 on the second. And that pin, you are not shooting for. So Jack will play a 3-wood to the right side of the fairway. That's technically in the first cut, and I think he's got tree trouble. Duffner's going. He threaded that needle absolutely perfectly. McKeel with a driver. It's not a bad angle. Not a great shot, but not a bad angle. Strange. Right. Well, you could see why this is a major championship course. A Jack can fade it around with a 7-iron. It's a daring shot, but you're 3 under par. Left it short. Not bad. Didn't find the green. Didn't get into trouble. Duffner. Oh! Barely. Look at the draw he has to hit. 8-iron. Found that bunker. McKeel. Straight on shot. 160. 8-iron. yards. Strange. No chance. $127. Gonna punch this out with an 8. That's all I can do. All right, 81 yards for Strange. Give himself 8 feet. Jack. Don't want that bunker to be in place. Going to hit 2 yards past. It's a long putt for par, but he has it. All right, Duffner. From the back of this bunker. Has to get it up, out. Don't go left. You see the slopes. McKeel lags it 4 feet. Now Nicklaus for par. Remember, this is a par 70, so this would be for a 3 under 32 going out. This course just sets up so well for him, doesn't it? Duffner, 11 feet to stay level. Nope. Strange, 9 feet to stay at 2 under. And he is putting really well. And McKeel to save his par. All right, we'll be back with the back 9 right after this. All right, as we go to our back 9 here, let's take a look at some numbers. Nicklaus and McKeel have driven the ball well. Duffner and Strange have not. McKeel and Strange have found the most greens. Duffner has not. Nicklaus 11 putts through 9 holes, which is why you shoot 32. Strange has been good with a putter 13. As with most majors, if you putt well, you'll do well. And, of course, Strange had that eagle on the par 5 4th hole. 10th hole. Beautiful downhill hole that will require another accurate drive hole. Some players will lay up off the tee with a fairway wood or a long iron because the green is small. Hitting from the fairway is a must to control the ball on the second shot. Pin, oh, look where that pin is. It's left side. A bunker on the left protects this side of the hole and the trees, and a creek protects the right. The green is a small slope in the middle that makes it difficult to get close to the hole on the second shot. This hole is sneaky tough. You're getting 15. All right. So Jack's going to play with a 3-iron. Again, not necessarily 437. Not necessarily a driver field course. And he hits at 291. McKeel will lay back with a 3-wood. Put the ball in play. Strange. I don't think I want to drive this. Finds the rough, but not a bad miss. Duffner, why not? That ball is dead. Absolutely dead. All right, McKeel, 164, right at it. You are not getting anything. Knock down 8. Don't go left. He hit it so far left, he actually missed the bunker. Okay, Strange, 163. Again, knock down 7 in the rough. Just fine. Just fine. All right. Thanks for watching, Scotty. Jack at 148. We're going to go at it with a pitching wedge. And then Duffner, I don't know what the heck he's going to do. He can punch it with a 3-iron, but he's got to get it over that creek. Oh, he does. That's on. Okay, McKeel has to lob. Get it over that bunker. Duffner. 49 feet. Gonna lag it. Nicklaus, an easy lag from here. Strange, gonna go for this. Flat 25 feet. This is to get him back to 3 under. And tie with Jack Nicklaus. Oh, he bombs it 5 feet past the hole. Here's McKeel. 5 feet for par. Coming down the hill. Yeah. He stays at 1 over. Strange. A lot of work left from 5 feet down the hill. Yeah, he's fine. And everybody cleans up nicely for par here on 10. Oh my goodness. Look where that pin is today. 226, 227 the hole on the 11th, the par 3. Traditionally one of the easiest holes. Really? On the course, this par 3 has been made much more difficult with the addition of 30 more yards. I'm assuming this is for the 2013 PGA, which was won by Jason Duffner. This will be a long iron tee shot hit at a fairly receptive target. The traditional left or right wind will make some hole locations play especially difficult. We're not playing with any wind today. A creek winds its way to the right of the green and some balls will find it. The green is surrounded by bunkers, but they are not terribly penal. You're getting 10 here. So it's a 216 shot. Jack's going to play a 6-iron center of the green. 3 under through 10. Putting surface is fine. You're not looking for a birdie on a par 3. And a major. McKeel. So this will work out fine. If you're new to ASG Golf, the iron chart starts with a 5-iron. You read off the woods chart from a driver to a 4-iron. Center cut for McKeel, 1 over. Plays right to left. Now, I wonder if he'd have been better off in that bunker. Strange. 5-iron. Center of the green. That's what you do here. Duffner. Knocked down 4. That's going to roll right off. Got some work. About 60 feet, but a lot of green to work with. To the green. Duffner first. Working about 6 feet to the right is the aim spot of the pin. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so much green to work with. Okay, McKeel. Such a tight angle here. And he got too much ball. Of 18 feet. Here's Jack. Jack will lag this. Now Strange. He'll lag it. Oh dear. He nuked it. He didn't have much of a chance to make it to begin with. It was like 1 and 6, but oh my goodness. Oh, he's going to make double. Oh, he's going to make double. That drops him to 3 over. There definitely are some trouble spots, even if they don't look it. Now here's Duffner two, or he's one over. Tap it in, make your par. And we move on to 12. A short par 4, 372, playing 384 today. It'll be interesting to see if some players here will hit a driver to see how close they can get to the green. Not sure if that will be the case this year, depending on what they've made. 372 is just too far. The green can't be driven. That is true. But with a subtle downhill slope in the fairway, a longer hitter can get within 50 yards of the green. The smart play will be to tee off with a long iron and hit the tee shot 150 yards from the green. This is another very tight driving hole with trees guarding both sides of the fairway. A short iron approach to a wonderfully shaped green is all that will be left. Best hole locations are in the back. That would be this one, back left. This is a great viewing hole for the spectators. Okay. Let's see what we're getting for an advantage. You're losing 5, and you're losing 10 on the approach. Jack's going to go with the 2-iron. He's 3 under. Leads Strange by 1. Boy, that's a scary shot. That thing looked right all the way and screwed it back. Now, here's Strange. Three-wood. Loves it. And should. Duffner. Three-wood. Best of the 3 so far. McKeel. 3-wood. Yeah. Good angle. Good angle. So Strange is following back 135. 145. Actually going to go at this with a 9-iron. Yeah, right call. That's about 15 feet. 133 for Duffner. He'll go with a pitching wedge. Oh. Jack with a spinny. Going to go a yard long. That's where he wants to put it. But the pin, the green slopes towards the pin. Well, about 20 feet, but he's going to putt. McKeel. Oof. He's got to take a pitching wedge. Knock down pitching wedge. Yeah, I didn't want to go with the sand wedge. He would have put it in the bunker. In fact, he's not even on the green. It's an easy putt, 21 feet, and he'll go for it. And he blows it 6 feet past. These greens are fast. We made it so. Try to give you the feel of a PGA, and this really has been. Okay, Nicholas, 18 feet. Up the hill. Not a bad miss. Stays at 3. Here's Strange, 15 feet. 12 and 1 and 3 chance here. Oh, just missed. Just missed. Stays at 2 under. McKeel down the hill now. Not dead by any means. Stays at 3 over. Duffner to get to even. Yep. So Jason picks up a shot. He's level through 12. Nicholas 3 under. Strange 2 under. And McKeel 3 over as the last 4 major winners at Oak Hill show you the 2023 PGA Championship course. The long par 5, 13th, 598 on the card, 596 for this round. This hole has never been reached in 2, but that could change, maybe if it's downwind. As someone with 2 fantastic shots might run one up on the green. The Hill of Fame hole is normally played with a fairway wood off the tee. This should keep the drive short of the creek that bisects the fairway at 300 yards. He did at 333 to get it across. It'll be a 3-wood for Duffner. This creek meanders down the right side. Also coming into play, a long iron second shot will put a player 125 from the green, avoiding the right side fairway bunkers and the tree trouble on the left. From there, the player will hit a wedge onto a receptive green. Keeping the ball below the hole is a must because the green is especially quick from back to front. You are getting 15 on the drive, but you're losing 5 on the second. So Duffner hoping to hit this about 275 with his 3-wood. Well, if he thought about getting home in 2, he won't, because he blew that one 40 yards to the right. Jack. Oh, man. It's tempting. 3-iron. That's the right call. I don't think he could have done it. I don't think he gets across the creek. Curtis, 3-wood. And now it'll roll off the right side. He nuked a 3-wood, and it rolled too far. McKeel has to back off of the 3-wood. Where Curtis wanted to put his shot. All right, Duffner. Can't fade this. Can he punch it? He can punch it. With a 3-iron. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Put it right in the creek. Oh, Jason's line 3. Two-iron to layup for McKeel. Yeah, that's where you want to put it. Leaves himself 80 yards up and down, gets him to 2 over. Jack. Just because he's ahead is just going to let this one rip. He's got a 3-wood that can travel about 280. Well, he hits it about 260. He gave that one a whack and left himself about 55 yards. So he's in pretty good shape, but not even close to reaching. All right, Strange. Oh, I can't even read that. Three-wood, left side. Yep, perfect. 65 yards. Duffner. Well, he's got to get up and in for par, but a very good third. All right, McKeel the furthest back, 80 yards. Go right at this, and again, everybody up and down for birdie, except for Duffner. How about almost in? So McKeel showing why he won here. Strange, 64 yards. Not a difficult green, this 13th. 6 feet. Jack, 56. Right at it. Left it short. Hit it heavy. Duffner. Up and in for par. Nope. Not bad. About 7-8 feet for bogey. Okay, Jack the furthest away, 10 feet. About a 50-50 chance. This is to get to 4 under. Yes, sir. Par here is 70, so Jack playing so well. So Duffner, don't make a double here. 14 and 36, 6 and 18, 3 and 9. That would be Jerry Ryan's grandmother, wouldn't it? It works. Strange. 3 under. Good birdie. So everybody except for Duffner made. All right, short par 4, 14th. Today playing 8, 3, 328. A very short par 4 that will allow some daring players to use a driver to see how close they can get. Most of the field will use a long iron to make sure they hit their second shot from the fairway. The uphill second shot to a 2-tier green requires a play from the fairway if you want to knock it close with a wedge. There will be some birdies here, but not as many as you might think. All right, you're not getting any help. Jack's actually going to play a 5. And the reason why I'm doing that is that where I'm aimed is right at the flat spot. It slopes down to there, and then the hill towards the green slopes away from there. So there really isn't a big advantage. He's going to hit the spinny wedge anyway. And with a 5-iron, he should be hitting the bunker. .97 yards. So spinny wedge. Strange. We'll go 3 wood with him. Oh, that's right. Good news is you can still hit a spinny wedge from there, but you won't be able to stop it. McKeel. Two iron. Good shot. And Duffner. 3 wood. Yeah, I don't think you want to go at this green, so everybody in good shape except Strange. Nicholas, 96 yards. 97. Look where the ball slopes away if you miss it right. That is on a shelf back there, and if you leave it short, it's going to roll quite a way towards the front. Or if you jack, you just hit it within a foot of the hole. That was pretty good. Strange. Oh. It has to leave it short. You don't want to put it in the bunkers. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. As Curtis would say, take your medicine. Now McKeel, 80 yards. Gonna go aiming about a yard past that pin again, sloping away from it towards the front. That's pretty good. Not as good as Jack's, but it's pretty good. Duffner. Yeah. So in the right conditions, 14's a birdie hole, and these guys are going to need it coming in. Strange. Gonna lob it right at the pin. Didn't get a lot of roll. Got 15 feet. This is to save par and a 1 in 4 chance. And he makes it! Well, Curtis has done his job. Wow. Duffner for birdie. He's now at even. McKeel to get to 1 under, so he's birdied 2 of the last 3. Yep. And Jack missed his eagle by an inch. 5 under. There's going to be some good scores out here, especially if the wind is down. Now, it's been dry here on the East Coast, so I'm not sure how dangerous that rough is going to get. They've been watering, I'm sure, but it's not, we are not talking super thick. A difficult downhill par 3 today, playing 179. That requires a mid-iron to a narrow green. Water on the right is the big fear, especially when the normal wind is blowing toward the water. It is very easy to hit your tee shot through the green, leaving a very difficult up and down. I think this is where Vern's going to be this weekend, right? A couple of bunkers guard the left side. Tricky hole locations make this green difficult to putt. And when we're talking downhill, we're talking 5 yards. So 175 the yardage. Oh, and for Jack, that's between clubs. Knockdown 8. That pin is a sucker pin. You don't aim at it. And when you're hot, you're hot. And Jack is pretty gosh darn hot. So getting 5, so 175. 8-iron for McKeel, who has played well. He's birdied the last 2 holes. Yep. Duffner. Knockdown 7. Oh, he left it short, and you just drop it in the zone. Strange. You can't go right. There's a lot of room left. And Strange just does the right thing. All right, Duffner, 155. Playing left. Somebody's championship's going to get ruined on this hole. Strange, 30 feet. Gonna go. Gonna go. 5 in 36 chance. It's his par. McKeel, 16 feet. This is to get back to even. Makes it. 3 straight. Nicely done. Duffner for bogey. It's flat. That's the good news. 11 to 36. Yep, good putt. 1 over. Now Jack, this is to get the 6 under. 1 and 3. Two-putt par, nothing wrong with that. All right, par 4, 16th. They're all fours coming in. Playing 446, 439 on the card. This hole usually plays much shorter than the yardage. Most players will be able to carry the tee shot far enough to hit the fairway on the downslope, and the ball will run another 30 yards plus, okay? That's the good news. The bad news is the fairway is very narrow in the landing area, and there is a slope on the left side that will kick most balls in the deep rough. There's a bunch of trees on the left side, too. Most shots onto the green will be hit with a short iron to, as Pesky Pole said a while ago, a big green, and that pin is in the back right. All right, let's see where we should be landing it. The good news is we're getting 10. That's a 3-wood shot, I think, for McKeel. Just put it in the short grass and let the course do the work. That's going to kick left into the first cut. Jack, yeah. 2-iron. Watch how much this rolls. Watch how much this rolls. Not as far as I thought. He's got 157. He could have used driver. All right, Curtis, we'll let you use the driver then. Oh, did he ever? Did he ever? Oh, my goodness gracious. 348 yards. Driving Miss Daisy. Curtis looks at Jack and says, you outdrove me earlier. My turn. Without the wind, driver's not a bad play. And Jason loses it to the left. He hit it a country mile too, but did not hit it straight. And there's a tree in the way. I don't think McKeel has to worry about the tree. 183. Was it 3 over? Has worked it back to even. I'm going to go 7-iron. I want to leave it short. And that is in the rough. Jack, 157. Little 9-iron for Jack, between clubs for him. And he does not find the green. He hits it a little hard. All right, Duffner. He does have a chance. Knock down pitching wedge. Over the tree. That hooked. Strange. Knock this close, Curtis. No, well, 8 feet or so. All right, McKeel. That's in the thick stuff. 14, going right at the pin. 7, 8 feet. Duffner. Again, that stuff is thick. Downhill. Well, he's hitting it on an upslope and to a shot that's going to go downhill the second it hits the green. And he leaves it 10 feet long. Show us how it's done, Jack. He actually is aiming about a yard short. And we'll make par. Just a magnificent shot. So everyone, Duffner the long man with 12 feet, and he's got about a 1 in 3 chance. Nope. Slides to 2 over. Strange, 9 feet sidewinder to get to 4 under. 5 and 9 chance. Dead center. McKeel to save par, a little better than 50-50. Got a good read on Curtis's putt. Here's Jack. 2 holes left, gang. What do you guys think? for those of you watching live. We go to 509-yard par 4. Today playing 504 yards. This dogleg right hole, along with number 5, are the toughest on the course. Yeah, 509. Wow. It is a great driving hole that requires a left to right tee shot that must hug the right side, or the ball will run through the fairway on the left side. Hit it in the rough on the left, and you will probably be chipping out on the fairway. There's a whole cluster of trees on the left. Heavy rough and pine trees guard that side of the fairway. If I just read that next line, I wouldn't have needed to say that. Trees on the right side will take care of any drives that go in that direction. The undulating green makes it difficult to stop your second shot close to the hole, and that pin is front right. Oh my goodness. This hole traditionally gives up the fewest birdies and allows for the most bogeys. Yep, I can see why. Most players will be hitting a longer iron into this green that is well bunkered on both sides. Although, yeah, you got Wilt Chamberlain there in the front. My arms are getting sore. We're losing 15-2, so you really can't hit it too hard. So driver for Curtis. Right. Well, right. McKeel finds the fairway. 227 to get home. Jack will go with driver, but a controlled drive. Hits it left, and that's fine. There's actually a spot there where these drives are landing that is pretty open if you miss left. I'll take a moment to remove my camera here. All right, so Strange is going to have no shot. Oh, he might with 5. So he sees an opening. He won't be able to get on the green, but he may be able to leave it in that ribbon of fairway in front of it. It's exactly what he does. What a good shot. All right, McKeel, 227. 4-iron. Aiming well left. Just getting on the surface. All right. That is not on the surface. Duffner. 4-iron. Leaves it short. It's a tough green to hit. Nicholas, 222. 5-iron. Left. He's on the putting surface. He's got about a Steph Curry 3-pointer for birdie, but he's not thinking that. He wants his 4. All right, Curtis with a lob shot here. Up and down for par. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Duffner. Green slopes away from that pin. So Nicholas's putt is going to go downhill, and then, yeah, So Duffner a yard to the right. Hits it well left. But he's got 30 feet to save par. McKeel from the bunker. It's going to have to hit a lob shot. You don't want to leave. He doesn't think he can get it out of the sand and onto the green. You don't want to leave it in the rough. Not a bad shot at all. Right, Jack's just going to lag. 3 feet, not bad. Duffner has to lag. And falls to 3 over with the bogey. McKeel trying to save par here. 6 feet, 23 and 36. Yep. So good back 9 for McKeel. Strange. 4 foot to clean up to stay 4 under. Was there any question? We go to 18. 497 on the card. 500. Oh, wow. A new tee added for the 2003 PGA Championship added 30-plus yards to this most difficult finishing hole. Another great driving hole where a left or right shot is required. A big drive is needed in order to have a mid to long iron into the green. Problems off the tee are everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Deep bunkers on the right, hills and trees on the left will make it difficult to hit the green if you are not on the fairway. The green is set right at the base of a very steep hill. That kidney-shaped green here. Any shot hitting short will not make it up this slope. The green, although very wide, is very shallow. Shots must have a good distance control to hit it. A fantastic finishing hole. You're getting 10. And you can see the slope. You've got to hit the screen. That slope up there is very, very dangerous. It's just going to get stuck. Bunkers on the right are considered deep in the fairway. Driver for Strange. Good angle, 188. Driver for McKeel. In the rough, 192. Jack, 3 wood. Didn't hit it 285. Well, 286. He's got 212 left. Duffner. Just ready to end this round. He's 3 over. It's a good tee shot. All right, Jack, 211. 6 iron in hand. Again, don't leave it short. He actually rolled back a bit. I think a 66 in any round is going to go a long way to make it a leader win. And even if Jack pars this hole, he's in with a 65. All right, McKeel, 191. He's got a chance. 6 iron. That may actually be a blessing in disguise for Sean. He's not caught in the thick rough. He's in sand. Strange, 188. Knocked down 6. Remember, he won the U.S. Open here in 89. And he's about to find that life is very tough. Duffner, 182. Going to go 7. Just that ball, it's like hitting it into Aquanet. McKeel has so much green to work with. Almost 100 feet. He's going to aim it about 7 feet left of the hole and past. Hits that slope, he hits it right, and he'll have 10 feet or so for par. Strange, if he can get it up and down, that's a pretty good shot. It's not horribly penal. Unless you chunk the living daylights out of it. Duffner. Again, if you can get it on the surface, you're doing all right. Got it to stop 7-8 feet. Jack from behind the green. Thing is trying to get this to stop because it's going down. Unlike the last shots from the rough, this one's going downhill. So Jack is going to shoot a 65. Now, Strange again, you can't putt this. Up and in for a 66, up and down a 3 under 67. Good shot. McKeel for our 70. $71. Duffner for par. 73. Jack for a 65. Makes it. And Strange, you'll take that all day long. So, here are the stats for the round. Nicklaus hit 85% of the fairways. Obviously, hitting fairways is key. Also 25 putts. Never made a bogey. Strange, a very good round. Let's see, what was it? But he didn't hit many fairways. He hit a lot of greens and 26 putts. So 25 putts for Jack, 26 for Curtis, 26 for Duffner, who shot the 73, and McKeel, 29 putts. But he hit a lot of fairways, but didn't hit a lot of greens. All right, in conclusion, I would think that the winning golfer here is going to need to be quite good with irons off the tee. I didn't see a lot of holes that required, or I thought a driver would be the smart play unless it's very windy. If you can move the ball around with a 3-wood or a long iron off some of these things, you're going to leave yourself in good shape. The greens are quite generous. They're not, it's not like Augusta. They're mostly flat. It is, you know, what will the PGA do for chipping areas around the green? What is the rough going to be like? If you miss the fairway, and some of these fairways are quite narrow, you are literally just chipping to put the ball back into play and dropping a shot. So if you look at 5 under, I'm sure that would be the, if that's the leading score after the round on Thursday, that's pretty good. So I would think, my guess, I'm not going to pick a winner, but I will pick a target score. And I would say that 8 under 272 would win this week. All right. That is the first ever Retro Sports Spectacular. We'll be back in a couple weeks with the Indy 500 from this year. We'll be able to do it same day, tape delayed coverage. Then I'm Ron Chuckett. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a very good night, everybody. So long.